Hello fellow stackers, 365 here, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I've got an extremely exciting unboxing. I'm so excited to be unboxing this that I haven't even waited till this evening where I can pour myself a nice glass of whiskey. I've actually got myself a coffee on the go, which is not something you often see me drink on the channel, because quite often when I film my videos I film them of an evening and I like to have a little bit of a special glass of whiskey when I do these special unboxings. But like I said, I'm so excited to get stuck into this box today that we're going to be doing it before I've even had my breakfast. I'm about to cook a fry up for my family, but I said, you know what, I need to go and film this unboxing first. But before we do that, I'm going to show you the number one in the series. So you can already guess what we're going to be unboxing in today's video. This is the 365 Days of Silver spot price bars for 2025, produced by Louis Silver. I believe there's still some of these boxes available on their website. So if you're collecting this series throughout 2025 and you haven't yet got a box, do head over to Louis' website. We'll leave a link to their website in today's video description. But I believe there's still a few people that haven't picked up a box. So if you wanted a box, there are still those available to collect them. But let's have a look at January. What have we got here? A. That is very strange. All right, we'll pop that over the back there. And let's continue to have a look at the first bar in the spot price bar series. You can see it says January 2025. And the opening in January, the very first trading day in January at 3 p.m, the spot price was £23.73. You can see this is the very first one in the series, so it has both the bull and the bear, because we're not exactly sure which way the market is going to take us. Absolutely stunning looking bars. This one was actually almost like a prototype bar. It's quite a lot heavier than most of the bars that you'll see surface in the community. And that is because they're meant to be around about an ounce of silver. But like I said, this was one of the first ones that were poured. That's why it's quite a lot heavier. But going forward, they are going to be a lot closer to an ounce. But absolutely stunning pieces of silver. And I'm extremely excited to unbox February's to add it to the box. This box is going to look absolutely incredible once it's full with all of the bars. And also just a way of tracking the spot price, to look back at this collection in a couple of years' time and see how the spot price has changed will be really interesting to see in a visual as well. So let's get straight into it. I know there's been a number of people reaching out asking when February bar will be up for sale, and as you can see, the finalized design has been done. The spot price of the opening in February has been decided, and I think that's everything. Yep, the rest is just wrapping, and this is the next one in the series. Now, for those people that don't like tracking the spot price of silver, and I'm one of those people, I don't really pay too much attention to the way the spot price is going. When I pick up precious metals, it's a long-term investment for me. I'm looking to hold this stuff for minimum 10, maybe 15 years, if not longer. Some of this will be passed on to my children and it will continue generational wealth. So I don't really pay too much attention in this short-term movement of the spot price month by month. But this is a really cool way of keeping an eye on it and just seeing what ways it is going. And like I said, to look back on this collection in a few years' time and see how it has changed over the years will be really interesting as well. You can see, really nicely presented. 365 Days of Silver, spot price bars 2025. Here we go. Comes in this nice looking bag. Should we have a little bit of a zoom? There we go. Let's have a look how this one looks. I bet there's some people that don't even know the current spot price. So this is a nice way as well of keeping up to date with the movement of the spot price just by watching these unboxing videos once a month. Oh, this is cool. this is done on one of those printers, you know, the printers that I showcased on my channel when I was going through and taking pictures of my stack. I've actually got one over here of the Stacker Social poker chip. It's a thermal printer, and they've actually printed it on a sticker. So that is really cool. Look at that. Bullish 365 Days of Silver spot price bars. What a great little sticker. Thank you very much. Nice to have a little extra chucked in there. Very unexpected. But let's have a look at the star of the show. Now here we go. February 2025. The opening of the spot price in February on the first trading day of the month at 3 p.m. was £25.57. And that was an increase of 7.75% from the spot price in January. So you can see quite a different design to the very first one that was released in the series. This one has just got the ball, and it has these lines going up this way, these bars going this way to show the direction of the market moving forward. And we also have the percentage on here as well, which obviously we didn't have on the very first one. So extremely nice in the hand. And you can see this one's more like it. This is more like the weight of the ones in the series, 34.6 grams. So we're a lot closer to that ounce. Absolutely stunning. This has come out absolutely incredibly well. These almost look like a mass-produced bar that's been like pressed or something like that, whereas this is actually sand casted, produced by a small company. It's just a man and a wife team. And to think that they're producing bars that have such a high standard, using the old school sand casting method and being able to produce something that looks so good is absolutely incredible. Let's have a little look at the COA. February 001 365001. And again, you've got the weight on there as well. There's for Louis' website if you want to go and check out what other bits and pieces they have up for sale. But before we put it in the box, let's take a quick look at January's. I'm actually shaking a little bit. I'm so excited. I don't know if you noticed, I'm actually a little bit shaky. I've been so excited about getting these in the hand. You can see, look at that. So we have January 2025. Started the year at £23.73 an ounce of silver. It is now increased by over 7%, and we have 25 and 57. Now what that will mean is that these bars will actually be slightly more expensive in February, and that is because these bars, like I said, they're not mass produced, they're produced on a month by month basis. So if the spot price is increasing, then obviously the bar will actually slightly increase as well, because the price of the silver is costing that little bit more to pick it up and produce these. But then that also has a flip effect. If we ever get a bear on a bar one month when the spot price has dropped, and just a reminder for those of you that haven't been following this series along, if the spot price drops, we'll just have a bear, and these bars will face down to show that we've pulled back a little bit on the spot price. But those will actually be slightly cheaper because obviously silver's dropped. So in theory, it should be slightly cheaper to pick up the silver grain. So you might actually see some of these bars dropping in price, some of them increasing a little bit, but that is how the markets work. When you're not mass producing things like this up front and you're making them on a month by month basis, that is what happens with the price of silver. But absolutely stunning, really nice to see them together. January and February, and that is actually a huge increase. If we actually focus on the actual spot price and not just the amazing piece of silver, to actually see a visual of that, to see that we've gone up over £2 an ounce in a short space of time, or just under £2 an ounce in a short space of time in just 1 month, 7% is a huge increase. So I'm really excited to see where the next month's bar is going to take us. Are we going to continue to see a bull on the bars, and we're going to continue to see this percent number increase and the number of the spot price increase? Or are we going to see a little bit of a pullback? It'll be very, very interesting. But yeah, they look absolutely stunning together. And I know you've all been waiting for this part of the video where I put them in the box. because that's definitely the part that I've been looking forward to doing. And let's see how they look. January and February. Look at that. Wow. Absolutely stunning. Very, very hard to film while they're in the box because the top of the lid of the box is blocking the light. But look at that. Absolutely stunning. Now we're really starting to get a visual of how this will look when it's filled up completely. I do think I shared a photo on the community tab for 365 Club members showcasing how it will look with these full. The producer, Nick, that works at Volue Silver, he actually put loads of January versions of the bar in a box and sent me a photo just to show me a visual. And like I said, I did share it with the 365 Club members and it looks absolutely incredible. To see this box filled with silver just looks so good. But look at that. January and February's bars are now in the box. And what an incredible collection. So thank you very much for watching. Please let me know in the comment section below what you think of these bars and what you think of the price of silver, the movement within a month. Quite a large gap, isn't it? 7.75% is quite an increase. Do you think we're going to see the same jump again next month? Or are we going to see a little bit of a pullback? To be honest, I'd rather have a little bit of a pullback, if I'm honest, because not only maybe the next month's bar will be slightly cheaper, but also it keeps this series a bit more varied, doesn't it? Instead of seeing lots of ball bars, it'd be quite nice to see a ball, a bear, a ball, a bear. But I suppose that's just me being selfish and wanting to see a nice selection of different bars as the year progresses. But either way, really, really nice visual to see the price of silver moving up nice and consistently. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I really, really appreciate all the support. If you're interested in picking up the February bar and you've already got the January bar, Volue will be reaching out with those people that have got the January bar to make sure that you're getting first refusal on the next one in the series. So do not worry, if you've got the January bar, you're not going to miss out on the February bar. Keep an eye on your private messages on Stacker Social. Keep an eye on your emails, because like I said, Volue will reach out to you and they will offer you first refusal on the next month's bar. And they'll continue to do that as the year progresses. So never worry about missing out on one of these. If you want to collect this whole series, then that is definitely going to be an option for you. You're not going to collect the first 3, for example, and then the 4th one be sold out, because that's just not how we wanted to do things. We wanted to offer those people that do want to complete the whole set the opportunity to do that. So as always, thanks very much for watching, and I hope you all have a very nice day.